Dear learners, if you have looked into the night sky, you may have noticed the moon appears to change shape each night. Some nights the moon might look like a narrow crescent, some nights the moon might look like a bright circle, and on some nights you might not be able to see the moon at all. These different shapes of the moon that we see at different times of the month are called the moon's phases. Each phase repeats itself every 29.5 days. Interestingly, it is not the shape of the moon that is changing throughout the month, but on Earth, it is our view of the illuminated part of the moon that changes each night depending on where the moon is in its orbit or path around the Earth. It takes the moon 27.3 days to make a complete orbit around the Earth, but because the Earth is moving around the Sun at the same time, it takes the moon 29.5 days to go through its 8 different phases, also called as lunar month. The moon does not produce its own light. There is only one source of light in our solar system, and that is the sun. The sun's lights come from one direction, and it always illuminates or light up one half of the moon, that is the side of the moon facing the sun, while the other side of the moon is dark. When the moon appears to be getting bigger, it is waxing moon, and when it looks like it's getting smaller, it is waning moon. When the face of the moon is fully turned toward the sun, it is full moon, and we can see it all. But as the moon moves around the earth, the face pointing towards us gradually becomes hidden from sun and making it appear dark or invisible from the earth, and it is called the new moon. Now let's understand all the 8 phases of the lunar cycle one by one. New moon. This phase happens when the moon is between the sun and earth. This is when we can't see the moon easily at all because the part of the moon that is illuminated by the sun is pointing away from earth. The moon's orbit around the earth is tilted by about 5 degrees and it is usually either above or below the sun, but sometimes it lines up directly with the sun and creates a solar eclipse. Waxing crescent. As the moon moves in its orbit, a small part of it becomes visible. It takes a crescent shape because of the moon's roundness, and we can only see the edge of the part that is illuminated by the sun. This phase of the moon lasts approximately 7.38 days. First quarter moon. The first quarter moon marks the point in the lunar cycle where half of the moon's surface facing Earth is illuminated by the sun. The first quarter moon, also known as half moon, occurs roughly 1 week after the new moon and lasts for roughly 3 nights. Waxing gibbus. The waxing gibbus is the phase between the first quarter moon and the full moon. Waxing here means it is getting bigger. So when more than half of the moon's surface visible from Earth is illuminated, we call it a gibbous moon, and it lasts for about 7.38 days. Full moon. A full moon occurs when the entire face of the moon is illuminated by the sun, appearing as a bright round disk in the sky, and happens when the Earth is positioned between the sun and the moon, causing the moon to be fully lit. It takes moon approximately 2 weeks to phase from a new moon to a full moon. Waning gibbus. After the full moon, the illuminated portion of the moon visible from Earth begins to wane or decrease in size. During the waning gibbous phase, the moon's surface visible from Earth appears more than half lit but less than full. The waning gibbous phase occurs about 3 days after a full moon and lasts for about 7.38 days. Third quarter. In third quarter phase, half of the moon's illuminated surface is visible from the earth, but this illuminated part is the part which was not illuminated previously at the time of first quarter phase. The third quarter phase is also called as a half moon because the sun rays illuminates exactly 50% of the moon's surface. Waning crescent. The final phase of the moon is the waning crescent. During this phase, only a small portion of the moon's surface is illuminated, appearing as a crescent shape on the left side of the moon before transitioning to the new moon phase. I hope you liked the video. For more informational content, do not forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.